Scorpio, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late March 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's happening for the lovely Scorpios out there. Hope you're all doing fantastic, my friends. Let's see what's up, my guides. Talk to me about Scorpio gang. There's a lot happening in the stars these days. So I hope the energy is being kind to you. Let's see what's happening first. And yeah, I'm just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. At the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Scorpio gang. Talk to me, my guides. What do you got for us here in late March? Please and thank you. And I can't predict it because, I mean, both other water signs have been totally different types of energy, so I can't wait to see what he has for us Scorpios. But yeah, this is a lay low type of energy. Okay, so you see this individual, I feel like it's beautiful, it's confident, there's an aesthetic to it, but there's like somebody trying to blend in or not be seen. Very odd way to start a reading. But before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the March subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about this card a little bit. So the first message I always like to say about this is it's a beautiful card. It's a beautiful piece of imagery. We see this lady, she's in the midst of all those birds and she's like trying to blend in. So I do say this could represent aesthetics. So for some of us Scorpios this time, maybe we're doing something about our look. Maybe we're changing our hair or updating our wardrobe, or there's just something about aesthetics and looks that are important here. Maybe some of you are doing a little working out, stuff like that. But the big vibe I always get with this card is somebody trying to blend in, somebody trying to lay low, not cause waves, not cause trouble. So for some of you, maybe this is someone that doesn't want problems with you, right? Like they don't want to ruffle your feathers, they don't want to start nothing, they want to be peaceful. But for some of us Scorpios, and I know this is part of our zodiacal traits, is that we do value our alone time, right? We do value a little time of quiet and peace. So for some of us, that could be extra important in this time, that, hey, make some time to just lay low a little bit. You could just be highly focused on what you're doing, what your tasks are, and staying in your lane when this energy's here. It's like, listen, I don't have time for any of that drama. I don't have time for any of that. So we're just going to leave it over there. Let's get into tarot now. Interesting way to start. But yeah, I always say the first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. So let's get you 3 in the upright. And we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. So shuffle it up one time for the Scorpios. And while we get this deck ready to go, let's talk about the most recent reading. Last week, the reading was titled A Surprising Talk. So I did feel for a lot of Scorpios, like people could be hitting you up out of nowhere. You could be having like talks where the topic is surprising or the person that hit you up, it's surprising. The main thing I was picking up was a magnetic energy around the Scorpios. I was getting a lot of people. There was a ton of court cards. So I think that could still persist for the coming days and weeks, where you just might have a lot of people hitting you up. So let's see what we have for you this week. As you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone that you're linked to. But yeah, so many court cards in last week's reading. Let's get 3. Late March, what do we got for Scorpio, please? Okay, Wheel of Fortune. All right, so this is like the card of the week, and I'll take it. I like it. But I've been seeing this Wheel of Fortune in so many different readings throughout this week. And we're starting with it here, Scorpio. Very sudden, fast-moving type of energy. Card of change. It's really nice. Luck could be on our side. All right, we got the Knight of Cups. Okay. Good. I mean, we're looking okay so far, Scorpio. I don't want to get too overly optimistic just yet. I'm cautiously optimistic. Let's get one more. What do we got for Scorpio? So the Knight of Cups in the Pisces reading as well. So lots of emotional energy. Okay. So we have the Ace of Wands here on the back end. You have a lot of themes that I've been seeing in other signs. So the one thing that I will say here, Scorpio, especially with this 3 of Swords as the bonus, is that you are going to be very susceptible to other people's energies in this time. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I'm already picking that up before we even get really into the detail of the reading. Just with the cards we have out here, the energy of others could be affecting you in big ways. So the people you surround yourself with, the people that you share energetic cords with, because I feel good energy for the most part around Scorpio, but I see this outer energy. Let's go through and really build this reading out. At first look, first glance, get into the classical meanings. Once again, powerful energy starting us off here very fast. And even the split ends here with the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands on the back ends. These are highly charged, powerful types of energies, which I really do like. There's a card that could represent us right here in the middle as well. So it's like we're surrounded by all this energy. Like that's an intuitive vibe I'm picking up here. So highly sensitive to energy around you, not just people, but even the places. Let's go through and I'll give you the classical meanings, so and we'll build this out piece by piece, because I don't want to just rely on my intuition, but it's like I'm already getting intuitive messages already, and we're just getting underway. But position number one, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I always say this is one of my favorite cards in the whole entire zodiac. I have been seeing this show up for a lot of different signs this week, and that could be a good thing. The wheel is the four-leaf clover of the tarot deck, so it's good luck. It's your luck charm. Luck could be swinging in your way, or things could be changing for your benefit whenever the Wheel of Fortune is here. It also has a lot of karmic archetypes to it, so it could represent the karmic cycles of life. It could be ending one cycle, starting a new one. It's like that travel, that journey that's always going round and around. Or it could just be karmic universal energy. That's another thing I've been seeing quite a bit too. But I always say when it comes to the wheel, it's not a slow-moving karmic energy like some of the other cards. This one is very sudden, very fast. It pops off really quick, almost similar to like a tower, but this is usually good. So we want to see what's up here. It is a surprising or unexpected energy for sure, but we will see how it behaves and what the clarifier is on that. So moving to the center, we have the Knight of Cups. So as I mentioned, this represents us here as Scorpios. So could be other water signs too. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but not gender specific. Knights are all about forward movement, forward progress, forward momentum. So when I see the Knight of Cups, I think of action and forward progress. Really good stuff. If this isn't us, and in my simplistic style, it could be, the clarifier could tell us something that's coming towards us or a way we might be feeling. The Knight of Cups is about emotional communication. You often see this Knight of Cups in romance readings and readings dealing with emotion. So generally it's positive, just like super smooth, silky type of energy. I do like it. Now, in its challenge, it could represent somebody that's feeling things really deeply and suppressing them. In its worst sense, it might be a person that you're connected to that might be a little emotionally manipulative. We're not going to go that route until we see a clarifier. Some of you might just still be dealing with a romance or an emotional situation that you're processing. Okay, and as a Scorpio moon myself, I know sometimes it takes us quite a while to process things, but that could be coming to a close, especially with all the other energy here of things shifting and changing. Like you might finally process something and accept it. Moving to the back end, we have this more powerful energy, this Ace of Wands. So surrounding this Scorpio energy here in the center, it's like boom, 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 boom. It's like the energy is just going off the hook. And it makes sense, like the lay low. It's like, all right, well, let the energy go off the hook. I'm going to pull back. But the Ace of Wands is nice. It could represent opportunities. It could represent offers. Very powerful, fiery. When I see it, once again, if this isn't like things coming in suddenly or those offers and opportunities, it's your passion, your drive, your desire, and it's just filled with power and energy. So I really do like this. So you might be charged up. I always say watch your temper when the Ace of Wands is here. It could be very temperamental. It's just really, it's hot-blooded type of energy. So we'll see what this has to represent. It's also sexual in nature too. It is a phallic symbol, so the libido might be going a little more than it usually is. And everyone knows what us Scorpios are ruled by, right? So we're just going to leave that as is. We're going to keep it PG. Now onto the back end, Three of Swords. So that's why I did say, I mean, this is a bonus, so it's just another little footnote. There could be something you are still getting over, still processing, still dealing with, sure. But I just feel within this energy, within this spread, that there's just so much energy around Scorpio that you could be very, very sensitive to it. So like if you're feeling good one second and then out of nowhere you're starting to feel down or you're feeling nervous or whatever it might be, the energy of others could be affecting you in a big way. And with the Three of Swords as the bonus, yeah, maybe there's something you're still healing from, but I think that process might be towards the end. So I want to dive deeper on all of it, Scorpio. Let's jump in and clarify. Let's get a good shuffle here for you, my friends. Can't wait to clarify these. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that wheel. And if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Scorpio, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, wheel time. What's this fast-moving energy about? What is this wheel here for? Thank you. Chariot. Wow. Wow. How explosive is this energy right here on the front end? We have the Chariot in the upright. Something's coming in hot, my friends. Something is coming in hot. These are two of the most powerful energies in the whole entire tarot deck showing up here right in the front. So let's talk about the Chariot, more water sign energy. It does represent the Cancer collective or the Cancerians. For some of you, this could represent travel and distance and trips or even your vehicle. There could be situations involving that in this time. But this is just an energy that's shooting off like a rocket. For a lot of Scorpios in this time, you could be prone to take like spontaneous trips, or to just drive and keep driving type of energy. So keep that in mind. I mean, if that's something you feel like you need to do, then do what you got to do, my friends. But when I see this Chariot underneath here, it's just explosive energy. So whether this is action, whether it's change, for some of you, remember I did say the wheel, it could represent a metamorphosis, a change that happens suddenly and quickly. Boom. There could be a situation that changes like on a dime, something that you've been processing or something that you've been working through where it's like, all right, well, this felt like it was dragging for the longest time. And then out of nowhere, it's like, boom, it's like back full force. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up. So I do pick up this like very explosive or sudden change in energy here powerfully. Okay. Big action, big forward momentum. So I feel for a lot of Scorpios in this time, whatever it is you're working through, could really see a lot of leaps and bounds or improve by leaps and bounds. I don't want to yet label it like a victory or a win just yet, but that could be coming. We're going to go in on that Knight of Cups. Let's just put that down. I already did say this could just be a change or a situation that just changes. Boom, boom, quick, unexpectedly or shockingly. Like it just feels so powerful. Like 0 to 100 type of energy. So let's see why the Knight of Cups is here. Thank you. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So for some Scorpios, you might just be in your own zone. That's a vibe I'm picking up. Now, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is this energy of upheaval, of things changing. So it's fitting the theme of what I've been seeing and the energy surrounding you. But on an intuitive sense, when I see the Knight of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, yeah, I'm just doing my own thing and minding my own business. I really don't want to get involved in that. So there could be various things going on where it's like, no, I'm good. I'm cool. I'm doing my own thing right now. It's like I'm minding my own business. Like it's giving me that energy that we've been feeling since the very beginning. So the Ten of Pentacles, this is a card that could represent the home. It could represent the family. It could represent money. So when it shows up in reverse, this stable energy is upheaval. So for a lot of Scorpios in this time, aside from that intuitive message I was speaking about, you could be prone to having changes of feeling, changes of emotion as well, where your opinions and your feelings about certain things or certain individuals can really flip-flop and change in a very powerful way, whether it's for the better or whether it's for the worse. It's like, okay, I saw that, now I really like you, or I saw that, now I don't know what to think about you. It's like giving me that vibe. Let's keep moving. But the one theme that we've been seeing all along is like this powerful energy just like surrounding the Scorpio, just powerful. So it's influencing you even if you're just like in your own zone. So let's see what that Ace of Wands has to say. Lots of things. I mean, if there's any sign that could really adapt to things changing, whether things change fast or change slow, it's Scorpio. It's like built into our zodiacal DNA to be able to work with these energies, right? It's all about transmutation, transformation. Let's see what the Ace of Wands has to say. Then we'll do our recap before we see what's in the shadows. Thank you. I mean, this is good. Scorpio, you got a lot of stuff coming your way. We have the Seven of Cups in the upright. All right, there's a lot of fantasizing here too. So, I mean, you know me as a reader, I don't usually go this route, but if I feel a message, I'm going to give it to you. For Scorpios out there, that could be a very specific individual that, or a scenario even that you're fantasizing about a lot, or there could be someone that's fantasizing about you. I mean, that's the first intuitive message I'm picking up there. Take it or leave it, is what it is. Everyone knows Scorpio energy is very sexual anyway. There's nothing wrong with it, right? But another thing I'm picking up here on the back end, the Ace of Wands with the Seven of Cups, you got options coming in, my friends. You got a lot of options and paths. So this feels really good. And it's like, okay, when all the dust settles of all this shift, all this change, it's like you're going to have a plethora of options and paths to walk down. And that's good. So whether it is involving money and living situation or just life in general, I feel a lot of things opening up to Scorpio. This is good. And it could even be personal relationships. So really good stuff here. I want to go through and do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. I know I've been given a lot of different messages, but change is the name of the game. Powerful energy is the name of the game this week. So let's start here in the beginning. If you kindly look in the box. Position number one, we're starting with one of the biggest bangs. It's almost like a tower moment here. We have the wheel with the chariot in the upright. So whether you're taking a spontaneous trip or you get the travel bug for a portion of you, this is something that changes on a dime. It's like almost shocking or explosive with the way this energy shifts and changes. And it's like something just blasts off and takes off. This is really good. Moving to the center, we have the Knight of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of Scorpios, regardless of all this energy and this change around you, just might be in your own zone, in your own mode, like I'm minding my own business, not really paying attention to all that. I'm just doing my own thing type of energy, which is totally cool. I will say, though, you could be prone to changes of heart and changes of feeling in this time about certain people you're connected to. On the back end, we have the Ace of Wands with the Seven of Cups, and I did get this fantasizing energy. So whether you're fantasizing about something or someone, or someone's got you on the mind, those are the dirty thoughts right there. But another vibe I was picking up is you have a lot of opportunities, offers, and ways to go in life in general, not just with romance, not just with work. It's like there's so many paths that are going to be opening up to you in the very near future. I would claim this energy for sure, Scorpio. So please take a screenshot of that. Let's get into the shadow card. Maybe we'll get a little more detail. And let's see what's in the shadows for Scorpio, gang. Let's see what's up, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got? And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge, though. So let's get your one to end this off nice. And yes, if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love and appreciation for all my members. Really do. So let's get your one shadow card here. That Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups, I mean, it was a funny message. But I always told you, I'm going to tell you what I feel there. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords, so air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, showing up back here. And this is a very strategic type of energy. Now, for a portion of you, this could be issues with, once again, either an air sign or an older divine feminine figure. And the Queen of Swords is all about honesty, shrewdness, being straightforward to the point, no BS. She's not biting her tongue for nothing. So in a positive sense, this could represent clear, honest, straightforward communication, which is nice. So maybe Spirit's calling for that in this time. Like, listen, Scorpio, if you're talking to someone, you keep it real usually, but keep it extra, extra real with people in this time when the Queen of Swords is here. Some of you might have dealings with a person that's acting cold or has acted cold, because the Queen of Swords can be harsh. But another aspect of this card is planning. Okay, and with all these energies, these changing energies, sometimes it's hard to plan in life, but Spirit could be telling you, like, hey, Scorpio, bring a little structure into your current situation, like plan for the future a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. So a lot of things about communication, Scorpio. That's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the March subscriber surprise. If you would like to get a personal reading done with me, you can find my digital calendar on mastermetaphysics.com, so please feel free to check it out. But for the March subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, fantastic Tarot of the Owls. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, and second, let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite zodiac sign? And give me a couple reasons why. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.